In this video, I am pleading with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov to release US basketball player Britney Griner and former US Marine Paul Whelan in exchange for Russian military officer Viktor Bout. Hello friends, this is Unmasked Truth with Harmanjit Saini, where I provide unique analysis of world events based on the unmasked truth that after surrender, Germany continued World War II clandestinely and became a killing machine. I also provide true news that you will find nowhere else. Dear President Putin and Foreign Minister Lavrov, I would like to reiterate, as I have done in my other videos on your special operations in Ukraine, that hundreds of millions of Americans who have been victimized by German masqueraders, that is, people of German ancestry living in the United States, that we fully support your actions in the war. We are thoroughly familiar with the mortal danger Nazis pose to peace in the world. They have cremated 5 to 6 million white Americans alive in electric crematoriums and medically murdered 3 to 4 million more after World War II, besides killing many more in other ways. We know the devastation caused by them in Russia and the gulags and massacres perpetrated by the Nazis, Lenin, and Stalin. While we are undated with Nazi propaganda that Russia is the aggressor in Ukraine and much of the world has fallen for it, many Americans know that Russia's purpose was to prevent the German Nazis from installing nuclear weapons and build facilities for biological and chemical weapons in Ukraine to be used against Russia. The Nazis in Ukraine, with Zelensky being the chief Nazi, were facilitating this. Therefore, I have been in full agreement with Russia's goal of removing the Nazis out of power in Ukraine. I will continue to do my best to counter the Nazi propaganda against Russia in my videos by periodically reminding the world about the true reason Russia launched its special operations in Ukraine. Please firmly stick with the plan to remove the Nazis from power in Ukraine. When they are present in sufficiently large numbers in any country, they pose an existential threat to the indigenous population of the country and to neighboring countries. That's what the United States, British Commonwealth nations, and Russia are faced with. We expect a second world war in the United States with German masqueraders or Nazis and their allies in the very near future. The same Nazis in the United States are supporting Ukrainian Nazis in their war effort against Russia with weapons. This indicates their significant hold on power in the United States, which guarantees that this coming civil war will be extremely deadly. Nazi propaganda in the United States has very successfully painted Russia as a brutal country because of experiences during the Cold War. That propaganda can be somewhat blunted by Russia by taking some decisions purely on humanitarian grounds. Russia can take one such decision quickly concerning the matter of American prisoners in Russia, Britney Griner and Paul Whelan. People make mistakes, some unintentionally. I will not go into a discussion of who is right or wrong, as such discussion leads only to blaming the other side, which does not lead to constructive solutions. Therefore, I appeal to you, President Putin and Foreign Minister Lavrov, on humanitarian grounds to release Griner and Whelan from prison in Russia to come home to the United States in exchange for the USA releasing Russian prisoner Viktor Bout. I make this appeal on behalf of hundreds of millions of Americans who know the truth about Nazis in the United States, Ukraine, and Russia, and support Russia in squarely dealing with the existential threat posed to Russia by Nazis in Germany and Ukraine. We would be very grateful if our appeal leads to your kind and favorable response. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please continue to watch my videos and read my articles on important world events, World War III watch, politics, international business, advice on health and medical problems, and much more for in-depth and insightful analysis. Please also subscribe to my YouTube and Facebook channels, Unmasked Truth with Harmanjit Saini, to view and get information on the latest videos. Some people do not have the time to go through the full length of videos. They find it more convenient to read the text of the video. Unfortunately, YouTube does not provide the facility to make the text of my videos available on YouTube, but fortunately, Facebook does provide that facility. So I make the text of my videos available on my Facebook channel, which you can easily copy.